Hello, my people. I'm back with another video, and this time I bring to y'all Bet Country Time Sports Baseball from Jason Graham. I got this out of one of his PDF files that he had available, and yeah, I wrote it down and everything because I don't have a copier, a printer. So yeah, I went ahead and wrote it all down. The ratings and you got to use a. I use here a D100 with a D10 for the results and everything, scoring results. So here I already rated all the batters here, so I don't have no names for this positions because I want to do a quick video, And here I have my pawns, and here I have my bases here that I, did with my pen, and I drew with my pen. So here also, as you see, I have the other team behind the page because I really need all this space right to write down, like the hits and everything. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, so here I rated them, and the rates are pretty good. This game is so easy and simple, and I know my friend Don from Cards and Dice. He gave me a email where he was giving me a lot of this the dead ball, you know, uh, it was a whole bunch of files. It gives you the instructions, the rules, everything. How to play the game, and I appreciate that, Don. But I just had to go over it. I had to go over it, and I had to go, and just kind of review it and read it carefully, and see how I can set up a game. But here, this game I've been playing already for a while, even though I never posted videos about it. But this game right here is super fun. You want to play some baseball, and it's just ratings from zero through 4. So basically, what I do, I just roll a 1d6 for each player, or for each position, and it goes from 1 through 5. Now, a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 is their face-up value. That's what you're gonna get. A 4 is the best rating, and a 5 is a 0, and a 6 is just re-roll. So yeah, I already gave him the rating. So here I have the Kirby Good Boys going up against the Southpole Stoke Punishers, and yeah, let's go ahead and get this game started. Let me see. Now right here, I can also write some bases for them because they're really gonna need them too. Because I'm not gonna be able to flip the page, whenever I have to go and play with the other team, on the, flip the other side of the page. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have first the Kirby Good Boys going up. Right there, this is gonna be a quick video. And it's showing you the page. Here, the successful at bat hit type is from 00 to a max percentage. So here is just their percentages they could hit up to. So right here, this is the pitchers, and this ones are the batters up top. So the highest you can get is a 310. So here you have a pitcher that's a 0, and he's going up against a batter that's rated a 4. He's gonna bat up to 310. So that means that he can go from a 00 to a 31% on the die here. So he has a little bit more high possibilities of having a base hit, or even anything. Well, just a base hit. So here the lowest you can get is a 130. So if a batter of a 0 goes up against a high 4 rated pitcher, he's only going to get a possibility of hitting from a 00 to a 13 on the die here, and that's pretty low. But you just gotta roll, pretty good. So extremely low. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and here you have the what happens, and whatever you roll here, and you count from 0 is a 10, Well, I don't consider it as a 10, but a 0. So a 1 is a line drive to the pitcher, 2 is a pop up to a catcher, 3 is a grounder to first base, 4 is a grounder to second base, 5 is a grounder to third base, 6 is a line drive to shortstop, 7 is a fly out to left fielder, 8 is a fly out to center field, 9 is a fly out to the right fielder, and 0, that's really one that I made because I don't know if I didn't see it on Jason Graham's Country Town Sports, and I just put runner caught at base, and it's an out. So that one's going to be pretty risky. So you better not roll a 0 here if you got runners at base. But it's only going to get one runner out, only one, not 2 or nothing. So here, if a batter has an like a plus, like it scores a hit between a 13 and 21%, will earn an extra base with only against a defense of 0 plus fielders. Any plus fielders will hold extra bases to a single. So yeah, but I'm not gonna play that right there because I forgot to do it. So we're not playing that. Uh, we're just gonna go ahead and just play whatever the charts here, the scoring results here are. Here the events. So let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, start. So we have at first base is the Kirby Good Boys. It's the first base. He's rated a 0, and he's going up against a pitcher 4. Wow. So he's going up against a pitcher 4. So let me just put here the opponents. I'm gonna just put here opponent, and he's a 4 on the pitcher. So I'm gonna just line it up like that, underline it. So whenever the pitcher comes out and they go into the bullpen, I just put an X, and then I put the next one, whoever they're facing, for me not to forget. So here we go. A 0 versus a 4, ladies and gentlemen. So 0 versus a 4 is a 13, a 130. So it's a 0, double 0 to a 13 for him to get at least a base hit or anything he gets here, a home run, triple, double, type stuff like that. Here we go. A 90 to a 98 is a strikeout. And a 22 is a target max single. So that's the maximum you can hit a single with. 99 is a walk. So here we go. Here it comes. The Kirby Good Boys. That first baseman, what is he going to do? That's a 53. But he hits a 3 here. So that's going to be a grounder to first base. So I'm just going to put here ground out to first base. And I'll just put it like that. All right. Now we're going to... That's 1 out. Oh, man, let me see. Let me put here, let me see if I can do it here. So, let me see. Oh, my God. I forgot to do this. Sorry about that. So, 1, 2, 3. I was just going to put it like that. All right. Let me see. Man, I'm telling you, because when you are just unprepared, you don't know what... you're doing or anything. Okay, so I'll just put it like that, 1 out. So here we go. The second baseman, he's a 0-2. So he's from a double 0 to a 130, so that's a 13% and lower. Here we go. What is he gonna do? Can he get a base hit? And that's gonna be a 6 right there, ladies and gentlemen. He hits a 6. Look at that. Double 0 with a 6. A 6, that's a triple. Oh my God, look at this. He's gonna go all the way to third base. Oh my God, look at this. So I'm just gonna put a 3B for a third base, meaning that he hit a triple. Oh my God, so we got a runner at third base, and the Kirby Good Boys already starting good. Now their third batter coming up to the plate, and that is their third baseman, and he's a 1 on the rated chart. So 1 versus 4, he's a 170, so he could hit up from a double 0 to a 17% chance of getting a base hit at least. Here we go. What is he gonna do here? Let's see. Can he get that runner to home? Yes, he will. Oh my God, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He hits an 11. Let me see, 7. Oh my God, look at this. That's a double. And since he hit that double and everything, the runner is gonna come in to score, and that's already 1-0. So this third baseman here, he hits I put a 2B, then I put a RBI. All right, so there you go. He scores 1 run for the Kirby Good Boys, and they're up 1 run to nothing. Oh my God, man, I'm already loving this game, man. What in the world was I missing all this time, man? Why I did not pay attention to this game a long time ago. Here we go. Now we're going to the shortstop. Shortstop, he's the 4th batter coming up. He's rated a 2. So a 2 versus a 4 is a 200 on batting average. So he can hit from a 00 to a 20, the maximum. Here we go. Can he bring another runner in? Let's see if he can do it. That's a 37. No, and he hits a 7. So a 7 means that I'll fly out to left field. And the runner at second base, he's going to stay at second. So he's out. And there you go, 2 outs already here in the beginning here in the first inning, the top of the first. And here comes, put a fly out to left field. So I just put fly out to left field. Okay. All right, so there you go. Okay, so there you go. We're going to the 5th batter coming up. That's the left fielder. Left fielder, he's rated a 2. The same thing, a 200 on batting average, so 00 to a 20 maximum. Here we go. What is he going to do here? Can he bring that runner at second base in? And that's going to be a 35. Oh my God, and that's not going to do it. That's a 5 right there. So that's a grounder to third base. And we just put it here, grounder, ground out to third base. And yeah, he could not get that run in. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Kirby Good Boys are going to end this first inning with a run in already. They're up 1-0 on the Sao Paulo Punishers. All right. And here we go. Starting lineup for the Sao Paulo Punishers. So here, they're gonna go against. We're gonna put versus the pitcher. What's his rating? Rating is only a 1, so a 1 for the starting pitcher. And I'm gonna put here 8. 8 means that a -8 means that that's the maximum innings that they'll be, pulled out for the bullpen. Like in my D20 baseball. Here also, the starting pitcher, he'll be pulled out at the 8th inning. And he's a hell of a pitcher. He's rated a 4. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going now to the bottom of the first inning. And put the outs here. So we have the first batter coming up. That's the first baseman. He's rated a 2. So a 2 versus a 1. 2 versus a 1 is a 230 on batting average, so up to 00 to a 23 percent, right? Yeah. So here we go. What are they gonna do here? All right, so up to a 23% on the maximum batting for a hit. Here we go. It comes in, and that's gonna be a 90, and a 90 to a 98 will be a strikeout. So he strikes out right there, the first baseman. So he's going to strike out. I'll just put it like that, strike out, a S-O, that's it. He strikes out. Now we're going to the second batter coming up, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the second baseman right here. That is he's a 4, so he's a hell of a, look at this guy right here is dangerous. He's a 4, all right? He's a 4. So a 1 versus a 4 here will be a 290. On batting average, so 00 to a 29 maximum for a hit. Here we go. What is that second baseman for the Punishers is going to do here? He lets it go, and that will be a 99. Oh my God, a 99 will be a walk. That is good right there. Okay, I'm going to put an out right here. I forgot to put it here. An out, 1 out. So there you go. He's going to walk, and he's going to go to first base. Oh my God. So I'm just going to put double B, meaning that he got into a walk. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So the second baseman was able to walk, draw a walk from the pitcher. He's going to go to first base. So bases are loaded at first base. Here, runners at first. Okay, that's what I meant to say. So now we're going to the third batter up, and that is the third baseman. He's not really a good hitter. He's a 0. So a 0 versus a 1 right here will be a 210, but it's still pretty good. So a double 0 to a 21 on maximum hit. Here we go. What is he gonna do here? And that's gonna be a 25. Oh my God, he just missed it. Yep, he just missed it. He was supposed to hit a 21 or lower. So that's gonna be a 5, and that's gonna be a grounder to third base. So I put here Geo to third base. All right, so there you go. Now we're going to the fourth batter coming up, and that will be the shortstop. He's a 1, so 1 versus a 1 on the pitcher. 1 versus a 1. Oh my God, that's a 210. So that's pretty good right there. Double 0 to a 21 on a maximum hitter. Here we go. What is he gonna do here? He lets it go. He's gonna come in here, and that's gonna be a 63. So a 63. What does that mean? Well, that doesn't mean anything. So he hits a 3 on the blue die on a D10. 3 will be a grounder to first base. So I just put here grounder to first base, right? Yeah. There you go. All right, there you go. And that's already 3 outs, and that's the they leave runners at first base, so they strand 1 runner. And I'm gonna put here on the top. I'm gonna put right here. Stranded runners. I'm just gonna put right here. Stranded runners. I'm just gonna put 1 in here for this guy's right here. Stranded runners, and they have 1 also. Okay. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is 0 runs for the South Posto Punchers in the first inning. Now we're going to the top of the second. And let's see, now we're going to the batter, 6th batter as a center fielder. He's a 2 versus a 4. So let's see, a 2 versus a 4 right here, it will be a 200 batting average. So from a double 0 to a 20, let's see what happens here. All right, this has really been a good baseball game here. So up to a 20. Let's see if we can get a base hit here. And that will be an 85, not even good. So it's a 5 right here. That would be a grounder to third base. So a ground out to third base. Okay. All right, there you go. And that's 1 out. Here in the top of the second. Now we have our 7th batter. That's the right fielder. He's a 1. So 4 versus a 1 will be a 170 batting average. So 17 is the maximum on the hit. Here we go. He lets it go, and that will be a 42. So it's nothing. So that will be a 2, a pop out to the catcher. So I'll put right here, pop up to the catcher. All right, there you go. And that's it. That's 2 outs already. And now we're going to the, what is this? The 8th batter. That's the catcher. He's a 0. So, let's see. A 4 versus a 0 is a 130 on the batting average. So, a 13 is the maximum to hit. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. That's a 20. You should have hit 7 lower. You would have got a hit at least. So that would be a 0. And look at this. There will be a runner caught at base, but that doesn't matter. So we just put, and he ground out to first base. There was no runners there. If there would have been a runner like here or here or here, any of the bases, they would have been caught, and that would have been a double play. Okay, so we just put ground out to first base. And that's it. That's 3 outs and no runs. There for the Kirby Good Boys. at the top of the second inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the second inning. Okay. And now we come up with the the batter. That is the fourth batter for the South Postal Punishers. That will be the left fielder. All right. So the left fielder, he's a hell of a hitter. Look at that. He's a 4. So, man, he's a really, really strong hitter. So here, 1 versus 4 will be a 290. So up to a 29 on the maximum to hit. Here we go. What is the South Postal Punishers going to do here? He lets it go, and that will be a 34. Ooh, 5 points over. He was a little bit closer getting a base hit. So that's a 4, and that'll be a ground out. Ground out to second base. Ground out to second base. Okay. That's already 1 out. Okay, 1 out. I'll just put right here. I'm just going to put 1 right there. That's going to be the outs there. Now, we're going to our 6th batter. That's the center fielder. He's a 0. So a 1 versus a 0 will be a 210. So 21 is the maximum to get a base hit. Here we go. And he lets it go. That's going to be a 38. Nothing. That's an 8. That'll be a fly out. Fly out to what? The center fielder. Okay, there you go. And now that's already 2 outs. And now the other runner coming up, and that's a 7 batter, and that's the right fielder. He's a real good one. He's a 3. So a 1 versus a 3, 3 will be. Oh wait a minute. A 1 versus a 3 will be a 270. So 27 is the maximum to get a base hit. 27. Here we go. Can you get one here? And that would be a 52. Absolutely not. 2 will be a pop-up to the catcher. So a pop-up to the catcher. And that's already the 3rd out, and that's it. No base hits at all for them. No runs. So we're going now to the top of the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. And right now the Kirby Good Boys are up 1 run on the South Postal Punishers. And now we have our last batter, well, the 9th batter. That's the DH, designated hitter. He's a 0. So a 4 versus a 0 will be a 130. So that'll be the maximum is a 13 to get a base hit. Here we go. What is they gonna do? He lets it go. He swings, and that's a 21. A 1, that will be a line drive to the pitcher. So I'll just put a line drive to the pitcher. And that's it. We get 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And the other runner, the batter, we're going back to the first baseman. And he ground out to the first baseman there. Here we go. He's a 0. So he's a 130. So 13 is the maximum. Let's see. That'll be a 72. So a 2 will be a pop-up to the catcher. A pop-up to the catcher. So he's already 0 for 2 at bat. He's been struggling today. And now we're going, okay, that's 1 out. 2 outs. That's already 2 outs, okay. Now we're going to the second baseman. This is the guy that got a triple. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2. He's 1 for 1 right now. So a 0 versus a 4, that would be a 130. Let's see if he can get another triple. That would be a 26. Absolutely not. A 6 would be a line drive to the shortstop. So a line drive to the shortstop here. And that's it. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Kirby Good Boys. They come up with nothing. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. It's still 1-0 Kirby Good Boys over the South Postal Punishers. And we have the batter coming up, and that is the 8th batter. That's the catcher. He's a 2. So let's see, 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2 will be a 230. So 23 is the maximum. Let's see. 23 the maximum here for the Southwest Stone Punishers. Here we go. What is he gonna get here? And that would be a 0. Oh, the runner caught at base, but there's no runners. So I'll just put a ground out to first baseman. So that's already 1 out. And here we go. We're going to the ninth batter. That's the DH. It's a 2. So a 1 versus a 2 will be a 230. So 23 is the maximum here. 23 right here for the Southwest Stone Punishers. What are they gonna do here? Here we go. 23 is the maximum. 23-51. That'll be 2 outs already. 1, he line drive to the pitcher. Line drive to the pitcher. Okay. So that's already 2 outs. And now we're going back to the first baseman. He struck out. So let's see. First baseman, he's a 2. So a 1 versus a 2 will be 230. 23 is the maximum. Let's see if we can get a base hit at least. That would be 87. Absolutely not. A 7 would be a fly out to the left fielder. So a fly out to the left fielder. And that's it. 1, 2, 3 inning. And that's no runs at all. Now we're going to the top of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 4th inning. Oh my God, I gotta go already. It's already time. Gotta head to work. Here we go. See if I can play one more. So we're going now to the third baseman. He's a 1. So 4 versus a 1 will be a 170. 17 is the maximum for a hit. That will be a 45. Absolutely not. 5 will be a grounder to the third baseman. So the ground out to the third baseman. All right, so there you go. Now we're going to, that's going to be 1 out. Now we're going to the shortstop, the next batter. And that will be shortstop. He's a 2. So 4 versus a 2 will be a 200. So it'll be a 20 on the maximum. Here we go. That'll be a 56. That'll be a line drive to the shortstop. So a line drive to the shortstop. Okay, now that's already 2 outs. Now we're going to the left fielder. He grounded out to the third baseman. And he came at bat. He's the left fielder. He's a 2. So 4 versus 2 will be a 200. So 20. 20, and that will be an 86. Absolutely not. A 6 will be a line drive to the shortstop again. So a 1, 2, 3 inning, and the Kirby Good Boys, they get no runs in the 4th. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the Southwest Stone Punishers. They have the runner, their batter coming up. That's the second baseman. He did get a walk. So let's see if he can get something going on here for the Southwest Stone Punishers. Their second baseman, him and the left fielder, one of the best hitters, and of course the right fielder too. He's rated a 4. So 1 versus a 4 will be a 290. So a 29 on the maximum here. Here we go. 29 on the maximum. And that will be a 96. And guess what? He's going to strike out here. So a strikeout. All right. And that will be 1 out. And now we're going to the next other batter coming up. That is the third baseman. He's a 0. So a 1 versus a 0 will be a 210. So a 21 is the maximum. All right, 21 is the maximum here for the third baseman. And that will be a 63. Oh my God. So a 3 will be a grounder to the first baseman. So a ground out to the first baseman. Okay. That's already the second out. The third batter coming up, that is the shortstop. He's a 1. And shortstop, he's a 1. So let's see, a 1 versus a 1. A 1 versus a 1 will be a 210. So 21 is the maximum. Here we go. 21 is the maximum. And that would be a 69. Absolutely not. A 9 will be a fly out to the right fielder. A fly out to the right fielder. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 inning. And it's no score yet for the Southwell Snow Punishers. They haven't scored yet. So the Kirby Good Boys, after 4 innings, they're up by a run, 1-0. And like I said, I got to stop this video already, but I will make another part number 2. I don't know when, probably today or tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll let y'all know. So if you really enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you don't mind. Like I said, once again, thanks a lot to you, Don, for you sending me those files through my Gmail. I appreciate it. Definitely, I still have, like I said, I have to study the rules. I have to kind of learn, and I'll be making some games off of it. Dead Ball, Jason Graham really inspired me also to play some games like this. This is one of his games right here, So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you on the next episode. And, of course, I'll be doing a part 2 to see how far we can get and try to finish. We only have 5 more innings to go. So it's really been a fun game. I really love this game. So I'll catch you on the next episode, right? Y'all stay safe and blessed, right? And peace.